I'm so fucking mad. I just filmed it and it cut off, so now I have to refilm the whole thing. So thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to be filming a 3-part video for all of my piercings that I have because a lot of people like piercing videos. I love piercing videos, so I thought I would make one. I only have about 7 minutes to film this, so I'm going to try to film it fast and to the point. So, this first video is going to be about my septum piercing that I did myself when I was 16 years old. It's been almost 2 years. It's completely healed. I can do whatever I want, blah, blah, blah. But, don't do what I did. Don't do your piercings yourself. It fucked up, but I did it, and I don't care. So, 2 years ago, I really wanted my septum piercing. I wanted it for a long-ass time. And so, finally, one day, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it myself. And my best friend, who is my best friend because she let me do this to her, said that she would let me pierce her nose, too. She only wanted her nostril, so it was a lot easier. You can see the whole thing, like, not that difficult. So, I buy a bunch of hollow needles online. I buy a piercing kit online. It was like $5, and so I get it, and then she lived in a dorm. She was older than me. She was out of her house, so we didn't have to worry about parents or adults or anything, like, telling us no. So, I went to her dorm one night, and we had everything set up. We had, like, cleaning supplies. As stupid as I was to do it myself, I was careful. I did do the correct cleaning. I did have everything sterile. I made sure everything was clean. I used gloves, like, everything like that. So I went to her dorm one night, and I did her nose first because I was too afraid to do mine. She was like, well, fuck it, just do mine. And so I did hers, and then I go to do mine, and I took the first one. I went from this side to this side, and so I get it a little bit through, and then I'm freaking out, and I'm shaking, so I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I can't do this. So I take it out, and then that needle is, like, disgusting, and it's all bloody and everything. I bled a lot because I took pain medication that day for a different reason. So, I know you're not supposed to do that. I honestly didn't even think about it. I didn't even know that I was going to be doing it that day. So I couldn't really change it. So I had taken the pain medication. I was bleeding a lot. And then, so I get a clean needle because that one's all gross. I get a clean one and I go to do it again. And so I'm trying to get it through, and obviously, like, it's not that easy to do it yourself. I didn't have clamps because the clamps that came with the kit were, like, a really shitty quality. They were, like, thick and plastic, so, like, it wouldn't even, like, fit the way it should, so I didn't use them. So I did it really slowly because I could not do it myself. Your septum's, like, a pretty thick thing to pierce. Like, it's your whole nose, so it's really hard to get, like, that fast without clamps and doing it yourself when you're freaking out in pain. So I get it through after probably about, like, 10 minutes of me fighting with it. It ended up getting stuck as I was pulling it out this side, so I'm, like, shoving it through, trying so hard to get this thing through. And then I get the jewelry in, and I realize it is really, really crooked. I mean, like, this side is way far back, and this side is way far forward, so it's like this. But from the front, it was not that obvious. But if I turned to the side, you could clearly see how crooked it was, so I was like, okay, well, fuck, that sucks. But I had wanted this piercing so bad, and from the front, since you couldn't tell, like, I was still really happy with it, and I knew, like, I did it myself. I can't blame myself. Like, I fucked up. Too bad. And so, after it healed, it actually ended up healing straight. So if you look at it now, well, I can't, like, sideways, but it healed straight. So now I don't even have to worry about that. I love it now. I still love it. Ever since I've gotten it, I've loved it. So pain-wise, while you're getting it done, if you've ever gotten a facial piercing, or I guess any piercing, I only have facial piercings, so I don't really know firsthand about any other kind, but, with facial piercings, when you're getting it done, obviously it hurts like a bitch. You're, like, freaking out. I have a very low pain tolerance, so it hurt really bad. But I did it really slowly, so obviously it hurt more because I was feeling the pain for a longer amount of time. But after you get it done, it's not bad. Like, honestly, like, when I was doing it, it hurt really bad because you're shoving a 14-gauge needle through your face. But after I had it done, I was like, that wasn't bad, like, I'm good. And so that's like, I hate the 1 to 10 scale because I think it's bullshit, because I don't even know, like, what's a 10? I've never felt a 10. What's a 1? Like a fucking paper cut? Like, I don't know. So, basically, I don't think the pain was that bad. Now, thinking about it, it was nothing, honestly. So, I would always recommend it, because if you want a piercing, the pain lasts 5 seconds. Then you get the piercing for the rest of your life. So, why bother with it? Like, I don't know. I just think it's worth it. So, basically, don't do your piercings yourself. I love mine, but not a good idea. You don't want to do it yourself. Just go to a professional, and that's probably safer, and it's probably a lot more sanitary, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I was an impatient little teenager, so. But, if you have any other questions about a septum piercing or any other piercings, I have a few, and I'll be talking about my other piercings in the next video. So, bye!